Out there, in the vast, dark sea of space, where starlight struggles to reach and time stretches unimaginably, lie worlds so bizarre, so utterly alien. They challenge everything we thought we knew about the universe. These aren't your average rocky planets or familiar gas giants. These are the strangest planets in the cosmos, where gravity bends the rules, temperatures shatter extremes, and the laws of physics seem more like suggestions than absolutes. Welcome to a journey across the most mind-bending corners of our galaxy, where the line between science fiction and reality disappears. Let's begin with a planet that rains molten glass sideways. HD 189733b, located about 64 light-years from Earth, is a gas giant roughly the size of Jupiter. But unlike the serene pastel clouds of Jupiter, this world is a violent blue inferno. Winds whip through its atmosphere at over 5,400 miles per hour, 7 times faster than Earth's fastest hurricane. But the most terrifying feature, the rain, instead of water, HD 189733b, rains microscopic shards of glass. The planet's vivid cobalt blue hue, once thought to be a sign of oceans, is actually due to this silicate glass in its atmosphere scattering blue light. If you were ever unlucky enough to fall into its skies, you'd be shredded long before hitting the surface. Then there's WASP-1b, a planet so close to its star that it's literally being devoured, orbiting its host star in just over a single Earth day. This world is stretched into an egg shape by intense tidal forces. The planet's surface temperature reaches over 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt steel. And because it's being pulled so violently by its star, WASP-1b is losing its atmosphere, leaving a glowing trail of gas spiraling into oblivion. It's essentially a doomed world, a cosmic candle burning out far too quickly. Now, imagine a planet made almost entirely of diamond. 55 concrete E, about 40 light-years away, is twice the size of Earth, but 8 times as massive. Its core is believed to be rich in carbon, and under the immense pressure and heat of the planet's interior, scientists believe that carbon could be in the form of crystalline diamond. Think about that for a moment. A planet that sparkles like a jewel in space. But don't let its luxurious nickname fool you. Temperatures on the surface can reach nearly 4,900 degrees Fahrenheit, so while it might be the most valuable real estate in the galaxy, it's not exactly prime vacation property. Let's go even stranger. PSRB Satuanam Dua Nol Korang Dua Pulo Anam B, nicknamed Methuselah, is the oldest known exoplanet, over 13 billion years old. That's just 1 billion years younger than the universe itself. This planet orbits not one, but 2 stars, a white dwarf and a pulsar. The pulsar emits regular radio pulses like a celestial lighthouse, and the white dwarf is the remains of a sun-like star that has burned out. Together, they hold Methuselah in a delicate gravitational dance that has lasted longer than life has existed on Earth. It's not just old, it is ancient in a way that is hard to comprehend. A survivor from the dawn of time, orbiting the corpses of dead stars. If you think tidally locked planets are strange, consider Kepler 438b. This Earth-sized planet lies in its star's habitable zone, making it a prime candidate for life. But there's a twist. It's bombarded by powerful solar flares, hundreds of times more intense than anything we experience on Earth. These super flares are so strong, they could strip away the planet's atmosphere entirely. So even though it looks like Earth, any hope for life may be snuffed out by its star's violent tantrums. It's a reminder that location isn't everything when it comes to habitability. Let's drift over to Gliese for 36b, another gas giant that seems to defy logic. This planet is covered in ice, but not the kind you'd find in your freezer. This is hot ice. The planet's gravity compresses water into a solid form. Despite temperatures of over 800 degrees Fahrenheit, the result is a planet where ice burns. It sounds impossible, but that's the beauty of space. Gravity and pressure rewrite the rules of matter, creating conditions we could never replicate on Earth. Gliese 436b is the kind of world that reminds us just how flexible and unforgiving the laws of nature can be. There's also TRES to be known as the darkest planet ever discovered. It reflects less than 1% of the light that hits it. Blacker than coal. Blacker than acrylic paint. If you flew past it, you wouldn't see it. You'd only notice the eerie glow of its atmosphere. Heated to over 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit. Scientists believe light-absorbing chemicals in the atmosphere might be responsible for this darkness, but no one's entirely sure. TRES to be seems like a shadow pulled from a nightmare. A ghost planet cloaked in endless night. Not all strange planets are terrifying. Some are just odd. Take GJ121 for B. A world that's mostly water, but not in the way we know it. The pressure and heat create exotic forms of water, like superfluid water and Ice 7, a phase of ice so dense it could crush steel. It's a water world, yes, but one where the ocean stretches for hundreds of miles, and the water behaves more like alien jelly than anything we'd dare drink. If life exists there, it wouldn't swim. It might slither or float in ways we can barely imagine. Now let us visit HD 106906b, a roguelike giant planet 11 times the mass of Jupiter, orbiting its star at a staggering distance of 60 billion miles. That's over 2,000 times the distance between Earth and the Sun. This planet shouldn't even exist by traditional planetary formation theories. It's so far out that it challenges the very definition of an orbit. Some astronomers think it was captured from another system. Others suspect gravitational disturbances during the early days of its solar system flung it into this wide, lonely orbit. Either way, HD 106906b is a cosmic wanderer, freezing world that circles its sun, more like a distant comet than a true planet. And finally, there's KOI 55b and KOI 55c, two exoplanets that orbit a dying star, a hot sub. These planets are so close to their star that their orbits take just hours to complete. They are literally skimming the surface of a stellar furnace. The fact that they even survived their sun's red giant phase is a mystery. They likely used to be gas giants, but the expanding stars stripped away their outer layers, leaving behind scorched metallic cores. Imagine Mercury on steroids, orbiting a star hot enough to melt atoms. They are the skeletal remains of once mighty planets, cosmic survivors clinging to life in a deadly orbit. The universe is vast, and every year we uncover more of its strange and beautiful anomalies. These planets challenge our understanding of physics, chemistry, and even the possibilities of life itself. They prove that our solar system is not the rule. It is just one story in a vast library of planetary epics. As telescopes grow more powerful and our reach stretches further into the stars, we'll discover even stranger worlds. Some will look like hell, others like paradise. But all of them will teach us something new, not just about the cosmos, but about ourselves and our place in this infinite, bizarre, and beautiful universe. So as we continue to peer deeper into the night sky, remember this: the universe isn't just full of stars. It's full of stories, strange ones, and we've only just begun to read the first chapter.